Let's start with Hannah. You've been with the Hawaiʻi Wildlife Fund since 3 decades, I guess. But we've seen nothing like the fires. Tell me what has happened with the sea life and the wildlife since then.
Well, I just want to, for a moment, just acknowledge the extraordinary situation that we all are in. We're still all in recovery from the fires, and certainly one of the beautiful things about doing the conservation work that we do to help recover our native wildlife, and we're focused on sea turtles primarily right now, it's nesting season, is how many people are coming to us and joining us to volunteer to do work with us to get renewed, to feel that sense of life prevails, especially as ancient creatures as our sea turtles. But they're going to be faced with a very uncertain future. We're already seeing big changes to our beaches, our nesting beaches.
There's an opportunity now to bring back some of the wetlands in the Lāhainā burn zone, which will also help the sea turtles. I imagine, can you guys both talk about what that would mean to both of your issues of land management as well as protecting the marine life?
Well, the wetlands are the kidneys of the environment, and there's nothing like the real thing. So to replace them with all the buildings that used to be there wasn't the best for any of us or any of the wildlife. So to have that back would restore so much health to the reef, as well as the ability for the turtles to have a place to be and feed. So having a recovered wetland anywhere in the world is a positive thing. We have lost, as Ian said, we've lost so much of our wetlands all around the state, and particularly on Maui. But the wetlands in Lāhainā are particularly important because they were sacred grounds. And we would love to see the cultural component pulled back in as well. There is no separation between our wildlife and our cultural heritage. And so to have that come back together in health and harmony, that's the ultimate goal. For me, anyway.
I know that there's been efforts for decades to do this kind of restoration work, but not the funding or not the will. Now it seems like we've got the will, and the county is going to be taking some of the land over back from the state. So do you think we can get the funding to make this happen this time, and what do you think it would take?
So we need to be whole picture here.
We need our filtration system, especially our natural filtration system. It needs to be returned in every way that we can, and consultation with our community there, for sure.
Tammy, you
more
questions?
So up in Kula, they're starting to do some mitigation work with the gulches and to try to do some land management, and we're going to have a guest talk about that. But on the west side, what do you guys also think could be done to maybe deal with some of the fallow vegetation and things like that can be done to prevent future fires, and also to bring back some of the wildlife and stuff that we're missing?
Well, like Lucian said, at least 20 years ago, we were involved in making recommendations to the county to reuse our wastewater and try to find better, higher uses for it than just flushing it into the ocean down the injection wells. And that is one of the uses that could still be made of the wastewater at the Lāhainā treatment plant, and have that water put onto the land for fire suppression, to grow green hillsides again. And so we're really proponents of that, as many people were when we were first raising awareness about the fact that millions of gallons of wastewater were being just wasted down into the injection wells every single day, and still are. So this is a really important consideration, to take care of our reefs and to take care of the entire ecosystem. We need to be smarter about what we're doing with our wastewater and think in terms of the whole cycle and the whole system. That's primary.
Yeah, but we just need this whole master plan. They have the Ridge to Reef program over over in Komahama, you know, that's been there for years with a lot of good coordination. There's been funding and there's been some good work done, but that needs to go on high octane, you know. It really needs to become big priority rather than, oh, we're doing these nice things and they're all helping a little bit, you know. No, it needs to be boosted
I
up.
think that's the key,
Yeah.
really, what you're talking about, high octane. We are walking around at a snail's pace, addressing issues that require immediate action, in essentially arguing about our furniture arrangement while our house is literally on fire.
Right.
And with the sea level rise, climate change, global warming, these are not issues that we can take our time and continue to waste time. We really need to get on it now, and we need to be looking at who in the political arena is willing and able to take a leadership role. We have some significant leaders that have stepped forward
We do.
to take the lead in climate challenge action. So that's what we need, people who are ready to roll. Let's go, let's take action, let's all work together, because that train is headed to the trestle is out, and if we don't throw all the logs and everything on that track, it's going off the rails. But we can stop it, we still can. I really believe this.
Absolutely.
We definitely appreciate the two of you. Both of you have championed your causes for a long time, and you can count yourselves among the very knowledgeable leaders. Thank you both for taking the time out to join us this evening, and for all that you have done for years now